presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Doyle. It's been a cloudy day so far. We're seeing the clouds start to increase, and also with it a few showers and thunderstorms, mainly for northern counties for this midday. That will increase. We do have a cold front that will push on through throughout the day today, so expect scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout this afternoon. For tonight, cloudy with a few showers, then we'll keep the clouds and a nice cool down for our Friday. For today, still warm and steamy, topping out 86. Tomorrow, cooler, and then a lot more rain this weekend. I'll talk more about that coming up in a few minutes.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at noon.
Welcome to WTAJ News at noon. I'm Casey Cants. Thank you for being with us today, folks. We are following some developing news at this hour out of Blair County. Students at Altoona High were under a brief delay this morning as district police investigated a threat apparently made by two students. As kids arrived for school this morning, they went through metal detectors and had their bags searched. No items of concern were found. Officials do encourage all students to report any safety concerns to teachers, principals, and/or school police. Meantime, police in Cincinnati, Ohio are on scene of a shooting in the downtown area. The call came in around 9 this morning about an incident at the Fifth Third Bank. Police were at the lobby there and the loading area. Two ambulances were seen leaving the area, and according to our affiliate, WKRC, they can tell us, or they are reporting at this hour, 5 people were shot, 4 are dead, including the shooter.
From WTAJ, your weather authority, here's your weather now.
Well, I'm still tracking some scattered showers and some thunderstorms for this midday. A cold front will be pushing its way throughout the rest of this afternoon. But here's a look at our current satellite and radar. Again, Jefferson County just towards DuBois. Expect a heavy downpour. Nothing severe, just very strong thunderstorms pushing their way through. Also up towards St. Mary's and some clouds up there. But you can see this line of showers and storms right there. That will be pushing its way into Indiana County, also Clearfield County and Cambria County. Give it about a half hour, 45 minutes. So of course, we'll keep a close eye on that. Just expect heavy downpours, lots of lightning, and some gusty to strong winds. And of course, if anything does severe pop up, we will let you know right away. If not on TV, then also on our social media accounts. There's a live look towards Bedford. Quite calm down there. Just seeing a few clouds and a bit of sunshine coming on down. Calmer for our southern counties. Still quite warm though. 87 degrees right now for Altoona, 90 for Huntington. Bedford 86 and Johnstown 81 degrees. But we do have the clouds moving in. You can see some of that cooler air about to push in due to that rain. So most of us will go top out in the mid to upper 80s for today. Still warm and steamy overall. Dew point still quite high, upper 60s to the lower 70s. So still humid outside for this day. Our trend, you do see some relief this upcoming weekend, but it does come with a bit of rainfall. I'll talk more about that coming up in a few minutes.
All righty, Mike, thank you. The search for the suspect that allegedly threatened President Trump is nearing 3 months now. And other than a few sightings here and there, authorities still have not been able to capture 26-year-old Sean Christie. There was another alleged sighting of him earlier this week, though. Andy Mahalchik has more.
These images are all too familiar. Heavily armed U.S. Marshals, state troopers, and local police converging on a wooded area looking for Sean Christie. Investigators say Christie broke into Skitco Ironworks overnight and stole money, food, and a shotgun. The search comes just hours after someone posted on Sean Christie's Facebook page. At 11:52 p.m., the person believed to be Christie went on a rant against his critics and people he believes to be his enemies. We've blocked out the names of his targets. He also admits to breaking into Skipper Dipper's restaurant in Rush Township last week. He was spotted on surveillance video inside the restaurant, but denies being a dumpster diver. There have been reports he was taking food out of that dumpster. The Facebook post reads, "I robbed the place. I never dumpster dived there." The post goes on to say, "I don't make the rules. I'm just here to play the game." People who live in this area are not surprised that Christie turned to the internet, despite being on the run for 2.5 months.
So easy to get cell phones or laptops or computers. It's not, you know, a hard thing to post on Facebook.
Andy Mahalchik reporting. Sean Christie again is considered armed and dangerous. There is a reward still out for his arrest. If you have any information you're asked to call 911. Meantime, President Trump and First Lady Melania are heading to Somerset County. They will be in town next week for the solemn marking of the 17th anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks. The crew and passengers aboard Flight 93 that day gave their own lives for our country, taking down terrorists before they could strike the U.S. Capitol. The ceremony starts next Tuesday morning in Shanksville at 9:45. We will have full coverage of that event next Tuesday right here on WTAJ News. Penn State President Eric Barron, meantime, was on CBS this morning today as we are learning new details on the recent settlement between the family of Timothy Piazza and the Beta Theta Pi fraternity. In that settlement, the Piazza family calls for new reforms that include training on the prevention of hazing and alcohol abuse each semester, eliminating alcohol from all fraternity houses by 2020. Those were a couple things among others. Here is some of what President Barron had to say this morning here on CBS.
We know that nationally we've got a lot of bad behaviors that have occurred. And I think it's our obligation to do our very best to make this a safe environment. We're just systematically going through what does it take to change the culture. We know a lot of benefits can come out of it, but we know tragedy can come out of it too.
And the Piazza family will also be included in any decision regarding future use of the Beta Theta Pi house. That is where their son Timothy suffered fatal injuries last year. Another local corrections officer was taken to the hospital last night for drug exposure. This happened a week after all of Pennsylvania's state prisons were placed on lockdown to try and stop those incidents. This latest incident happening at SCI Benner in Center County. A pair of officers were cleaning out a cell when one of them picked up a pair of socks. A powder fell out of it and hit that man in the face. He was taken to Mount Nittany Medical Center. No word on his exact condition today. That cell, though, has been isolated until a special team can get inside and clean it up. Meanwhile, State Department of Corrections officials released new guidelines to stop drugs from being smuggled into prisons. From now on, all mail sent to prisons will go to an outside facility where it will be scanned and a copy will be sent to inmates. Also, drone detection technology along with 2 body scanners and extra security in visiting rooms will be added to every prison.
If a visitor is caught attempting to bring drugs in, they will never visit a Pennsylvania Department of Corrections facility again.
The Department of Corrections Secretary also says he hopes those protocols will be in place within the next 90 to 100 days. Just 4 days separate us from the kickoff to the new Steelers season, and if you walked around the Steeler locker room yesterday, it seemed pretty clear that Le'Veon Bell is not a part of the Steeler plans this week. And also, a lot of guys in the Steeler locker room yesterday pretty blunt in their feelings towards Bell and his continued holdout. Mike Tomlin also saying he has not spoken to the running back this week. That means the focus is now on James Conner, the former Pitt back, Erie, PA native, going to get the start in Week 1 likely against the Browns.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's a good opportunity for me. Just excited, man. Playing football, that's all it is. At the end of the day, man, we're just playing football, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and a lot of confidence the Steelers have in James Conner, no doubt about that. Steelers and Browns kick off at 1 p.m. Sunday in Cleveland. You can catch all the action right here on WTAJ. Week 1 officially kicks off tonight. Meantime, Thursday night football, the defending champ Eagles taking on the Falcons. So we want you to join in on the fun. It's our Pigskin Pick'em Challenge. You could win $50,000. You can get registered at wearecentralpa.com. Pick your winners for Week 1 and see how you do. Still to come today at noon. Listen up, iPhone 8 users. If you've been having issues with yours, well, there could be a reason for it. We'll tell you why, plus how you can help local families not go hungry. Those stories and more still to come. Stay with us as we head to break. Don't forget to like our WTAJ Facebook page. Take a second, hit that like button so you can stay up to date anytime.
Winning beats losing every time. Good thing the official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers only knows how to win. And now's your chance to win one of your own. Go to neighborhoodfordstore.com for your chance to win a 2018 Ford F-150 and 4 tickets to the game on December 30th. But remember, You gotta be in it to win it. Only from your neighborhood Ford store.
Confused? That's how many people feel after they're hurt in an accident. What should you tell the insurance company? What should you sign? Let us handle the hassles and paperwork so you can focus on getting better. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Welcome to Better Hearing.
Even mild hearing loss can lead to emotional isolation and cognitive decline, increasing the risks of dementia. The experts at Lemmy Audiology will help you restore independence, social interaction with family and friends, and rediscover your active lifestyle. Our doctors of audiology truly care about you. That's why we're the leading hearing care provider in Central PA. See Lemmy Audiology and hear the difference.
The perfect place to enrich your life after 55 is at Greystone Court or Greystone Court Villas. Greystone offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments that include all utilities and one affordable monthly payment. You'll enjoy the casual comfort and many amenities at the most respected name in senior living. Greystone also offers compassionate personal care for those needing assistance at Greystone Manor in Belmead. And now under construction, Greystone Grand Palazzo, the ultimate retirement community. Call to customize your new home.
Angry? That's how many people feel after they're hurt in an accident. Don't assume the insurance company will take care of you. Remember, the insurance company is not your friend. We can protect your rights. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Now, your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Doyle.
Well, most of us are staying dry, but feeling the heat and that humidity for this midday. But I'm also tracking a line of showers and storms about to move in towards Indiana County, Jefferson County, and also Elk County. Are seeing some thunderstorms right around Du Bois. This will continue out towards the east. Expect some heavy downpours. Nothing severe, just very strong. So expect heavy downpours, some strong winds, and also you can see lots of lightning. So that's about to push in towards Jefferson County and also Indiana County. So this is the next round that we'll be pushing on through. Give it about 15-20 minutes or so, and that's when it'll start to move in towards the Punxsutawney area. So if you guys live out there in Jefferson County, just expect some heavy downpours for the next half hour to 45 minutes. We do have a little bit of a chance for some severe weather today. The best chance would be out towards Blair County, Huntington County, parts of Bedford County, and also Center County. That's where we're seeing this darker green right now. I think most of us would just see a strong thunderstorm, but maybe one or possibly two could turn severe. High pressure out towards our south and southeast. We're still tapping into that warm air, so it's still warm and steamy for today. Cold front moving on through, so we do expect showers and storms like we are seeing right now, and also some scattered thunderstorms to continue really for this afternoon and also later on this evening. For today, our highs topping out in the mid to upper 80s. A few of us could see the lower 90s, like Huntington. They could see 90, and also Bedford, because they'll be the last ones to see those showers and storms and to see a bit more sunshine. For tonight, our lows in the mid to upper 60s, cloudy and just some showers off and on throughout the overnight hours. So as I put this into motion again, cold front moving on through, scattered showers and storms popping up throughout this afternoon, continuing into the early part of tonight. For tomorrow morning, stopping the clock right around 7:15, cold front towards our south, so some cooler air, but notice we do stay cloudy, and that cold front kind of stalls towards our south, turning into a stationary front. So we'll keep showers towards our south for the most part for our Friday and also for our Saturday. Saturday around 12 p.m. noon, still seeing that stationary front there. So I think our southern counties will see more clouds and rain. Our northern counties just seeing clouds and a bit more sunshine. So the northern counties on Saturday should stay a bit drier and also be a little bit warmer. The next several days, here's what we do expect. Again, scattered showers, high near 86 for today, 75 for our Friday, so still cooling off quite a bit, about 10 degrees or so. On Saturday, I think most of us will just see showers towards our south. On Sunday, even cooler, 65 degrees for our high. So a much cooler day. See more scattered showers and some heavier and steadier rainfall for our Sunday afternoon and evening, continuing into early Monday. Monday slightly warmer, but Sunday night into Monday, that's when we could see the remnants of Gordon getting caught up with the front, and that will bring some more scattered showers and some heavier rain to our area Sunday into Monday. Tuesday, I think some showers in the morning, drier by the afternoon, then Wednesday of next week, 82 degrees, mix of sun and clouds. So a busy weekend, but much cooler. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, cool down on the way. I think we deserve that after the last few days.
It's been brutal. It really has.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. A special delivery is feeding families in need in Johnstown. The Produce to People program gives fresh produce to families who can't afford it. Flood City Church and the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank distributes food like oranges, apples, cabbage, and peppers. Dozens of volunteers feed around 750 families every month.
It's amazing. I started doing this about 5 years ago. I started going to hunger meetings and knew that there was a need in our community.
The Produce to People program runs the first Wednesday of every month from 9 to noon at the Greater Johnstown Career and Technology Center. Anyone can show up to get free, fresh produce. Still to come today at noon, would you believe some kids go to school and don't have clean drinking water? That was the case for thousands of kids in Detroit. New measures are being taken there now. We'll have that story and more coming up.
I'm Stacy Johnson here at the New York Stock Exchange to ask you a simple question. Are you confused about how to invest your retirement savings? Let's see if we can clear that up. Just ahead on Money Talks News.
For those who find comfort in the safety and stability of a certificate of deposit, it's time to talk with us at Reliance Bank. Reliance Bank. Together, we'll find a way.
With these injuries, we are on the hook for a boatload.
I'm going to bury them.
Delay them.
Forever.
Well,
they'll come around.
Right.
They always do.
They brought in the law offices of Marcus and Matt.
Could you handle this one?
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
I think this is the most exciting time in the history of humankind when it comes to cancer. We're getting to where cancer is being treated as an immunologic disease, working to replace the toxic chemotherapies with immune therapies that rearm and reactivate the body's own defenses. UPMC Hillman Cancer Center was founded on immunotherapy. I moved here almost 16 years ago because this was the place to bring immunotherapy straight to the door of the clinic. Not simply studying cells and petri dishes, but actually helping cancer patients every day. That leads to the most innovative clinical trials. We have FDA approval for immunotherapies now in 6 different cancers, vaccines that can prevent early stages of cancers, and we're continuing to lead the way, getting to where we can answer, yes, your cancer is curable. That's extremely gratifying, feeling like you're part of something big and lasting. I'm Dr. Robert Ferris, and I choose to practice at UPMC.
For those who find comfort in the safety and stability of a certificate of deposit, it's time to talk with us at Reliance Bank. Reliance Bank. Together, we'll find a way.
Stand by, ready.
Women in this country legally have a choice. At least I think they still do. I haven't checked the paper today.
Murphy Brown speaks her truth. That's why I love her.
It's an intelligent show, and it's a funny show.
Murphy Brown returns with all new episodes, CBS September 27th.
It's like coming home.
Secret Life of an American Wife, caught in the act, pilfering packages from her neighbors. Next, Inside Edition.
Inside Edition, Thursday at 7. WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. The Detroit school superintendent who helped uncover a citywide water crisis says he fears other school systems across the country have the very same problem. More than 47,000 Detroit students are back in school with no access to drinking fountains. They were shut off after testing in several buildings revealed harmful levels of copper and lead. Michelle Miller was at a school near downtown Detroit and has more.
There are higher levels of copper or lead, not just in Detroit, but throughout this country.
A few months after taking the helm of Detroit's public schools, Nikolai Viti began seeing the outlines of a health emergency. Testing of every water fountain and fixture began in June. In August, VT learned 34 out of 50 schools tested so far had harmful levels of lead or copper.
Any level of exposure to lead to children is dangerous.
That's right, and we're not testing. So this has been an awakening for me as superintendent.
The Government Accountability Office reported 57% of U.S. school districts either didn't test their water for lead or were unsure if they did. Tests are mandatory in at least 7 states, but no federal law requires them. Last week, VT ordered all water fountains in his district turned off. Bottled water and water coolers are being provided, which will cost about $200,000 over the next few months.
That's putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound.
Ricky Rice worries about his 3 grandchildren in Detroit public schools.
I'm willing to give them time to fix their problem, but if they drag their feet, something's going to be said and something has to be done.
VT says the long-term solution is to install new water stations with their own piping systems in every school.
I don't think it's realistic to think that we can just change the plumbing infrastructure in schools.
As far as school lunches are concerned, district officials say that all cafeteria meals are prepared off-site. And while sinks and showers remain operational, officials say that they are safe as long as no one drinks from them. Michelle Miller, CBS News, Detroit.
That's very concerning. No one knows for sure what's tainting the water, but aging pipes and outdated fixtures are likely suspects. Today is the final day of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation hearing. Yesterday, the Senate Judiciary Committee grilled the federal judge on issues ranging from executive power to abortion. Like nominees before him, Judge Kavanaugh was careful to avoid detailed answers about controversial cases. We will have a full recap of today's hearing tonight at 5. If you have an iPhone 8 and are having issues with it, listen up. Apple recalled some of the devices. The company says there's a manufacturing defect involving the phone's logic board, which causes them to freeze or, in some cases, turn off. In some of those cases, the phone then won't turn back on. The recall is only for iPhone 8 sold between September 2017 to March 2018. Apple says it will fix the problem for free. Your Money Talks report is next.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time event. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and one day only. New 2018 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Friday through Sunday. Blair County Convention Center, Altoona. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
Make your smile a first impression to remember. At KNC Denture Center, we've been giving people something to smile about for over 35 years. You are the reason we've been able to expand into 6 locations. You are the reason we've been able to offer a quality product at the area's lowest rate. Without you, we wouldn't be anything. So we want to take this time to thank you for supporting us.
Ashley Home Store introduces a modern approach to classic farmhouse design. This family-friendly collection is unique, stylish, and affordable. For a limited time, receive 0% interest for 6 years during our Labor Day sale. Available only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
It's time to hold the Catholic Church accountable for ignoring sexual abuse. Compensation may be available for those sexually abused by the clergy, even cases decades old. Join attorney Mitchell Garabedian in the fight against the silencing of child sexual abuse. While it's difficult to revisit, there are deadlines. Act now. Request a free confidential consultation at endmysilence.com. That's endmysilence.com. Or call 1-800-210-5858. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and I wish I could tell you how I feel about a morning like this. And that includes a good hearty breakfast. You need something to kind of warm the whole body up and get it going. It's a great way to kick off your day.
Introducing Papa John's Italian Hero Pizza. With a creamy Italian sauce plus 5 toppings and 4 cheeses, it's like an Italian Hero sandwich on a pizza. Get a large for just $10. Download the app or order at papajohns.com.
Kitchen Saver is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. If you're one of the millions of Americans trying to stay on top of the money you've got in your 401k or other retirement accounts, you're faced with a dizzying array of choices, many of which involve a risk. It's scary and it's confusing, but money expert Stacey Johnson is here with some advice to make it simple.
When it comes to a comfortable retirement, millions of Americans are forced to control their own destiny because they have to choose how their retirement savings are invested. The typical 401k plan offers so many options it's easy to get confused. Plus, put your money in something really low risk, you won't earn anything. Put it in something that offers better returns like stocks, well, you can risk your retirement. So what do? Take it step by step. Step 1, start by taking your age from 100. So if you're 40 from 100 is 60. 60%. That's the amount of your savings you should consider for stocks. Step 2, pick a stock fund. An easy choice is a low-cost index fund that mirrors the returns of the S&P 500 or another major stock index. That takes care of 60% of your retirement nest egg, at least if you're 40 years old. What about the rest? We'll divide that in half. Half goes into a low-cost intermediate bond fund, half into a money market or other insured fund. And that's it. Age from 100, that percent in stocks. Divide the rest between bonds and cash. Now, this formula will work for most people, but remember, it's a rule of thumb, a place to start. If it makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. Bottom line, investing for retirement doesn't have to be confusing. Do some reading and take control. There's lots more information waiting for you at moneytalksnews.com. Just do a search for investing. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacey Johnson.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
When you bought your home, the kitchen seemed adequate. But as your family grew, you realized that you needed a change.
Our new kitchen is just fabulous. We have tons of storage, stylish lighting and cabinets and granite countertops. We could not be happier.
This kitchen transformed our customer's life. Now there's a place for everything, including large spaces for entertaining. For more than 45 years, Cisney & O'Donnell has been remodeling homes all throughout central Pennsylvania. We will listen, create a plan that you love, and work with your budget.
Steeple Furniture Rockton, we're big.
Over 200 Lazy Boy recliners, 250 sofas and love seats in stock.
The biggest selection of lift chairs and Restonic mattresses in Western PA.
Free local delivery, guaranteed lowest prices. Steeple Furniture of Rockton.
We're big.
I'm Larry Green of Burger & Green. I understand how devastating a motor vehicle accident can be. I've visited my clients in the hospital. I've witnessed their recovery. I've comforted families when they've experienced unimaginable loss. At Burger & Green, it's our job to get our clients the money they deserve. We fight to protect your rights. We do not charge a fee unless you get money.
Trust the name you know. Burger & Green, the injury lawyers. 1-800-999-2626.
Get answers about your wellness from the expert, Dr. Brett Bai at Altoona Chiropractic Life Center for Wellness.
At the Altoona Chiropractic Life Center, we are trained to find the underlying cause of the problem and help you feel whole again.
So visit your wellness network on wearecentralpa.com.
I think it was a great idea. You should stop.
Our old TV provider decided to stop providing our school's games.
So I bought this bad boy. Road trips every Saturday. And tetanus shots every Monday.
But that Dish guy, the one who listens, he heard this thing coming, and he said, switch to Dish.
Game finder.
You get every major D1 football game right here at home.
You want to check out the inside? Carpet's original.
Stay home and get every major D1 game with Dish, tuned into you.
When news is happening in your community, there's one team you can trust. Asking your questions, telling your stories, looking out for you. WTAJ, your news leader. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 11.
CBS, the home of Super Bowl 53.
WTAJ News continues.
All right, Mike, final check of weather today.
Hot and steamy still for a lot of us, but we do see a bigger change happening right now. Take a look at our satellite and radar. Lots of lightning out there, so some strong thunderstorms will push in towards Indiana County and also Jefferson and Elk County. And that will move through central PA for the rest of this afternoon and evening. Nothing severe at the moment, but of course, anything does turn severe, turn to our Facebook accounts. We'll
Yeah,
know right
get
away.
that weather app, too.
Of course, beautiful.
Yep, you'll be monitoring that all day for us. Mike, thank you for that. Thank you, folks, for joining us today. We are CentralPA.com for all your news, weather, and sports throughout the rest of the day. Have a great rest of your afternoon.